Hey guys, it's Saturday, and we're talking about what wisdom we would impart upon our children if and when we were to have any. I'm not sure how I feel about kids for me personally. I am worried that I'll never think I'm ready to have children. I would I in my head, the way I think about it is I would like to have children. I just don't want to have children out of my. I have a niece who's 3 now, and I love my niece more than any person I've ever loved in this world. And I think I was lucky in my raising. I was raised with an open mind. I was lucky enough to meet and see a lot of diverse people in a community that is not generally a diverse, open-minded one. I grew up Catholic, and my best friend when I was younger had lesbian parents. She was an adopted black girl, and her family were the only black students at my school. My father was Mexican, and I sort of saw like a bit of diversity where in this community there really hadn't been much up until my generation. And I think the wisdom that I wish I would have had, and I hope Peyton to have, is that while your parents can be accepting and your community can be accepting, the entire world is not always kind. And those people don't measure or decide your worth. They don't decide your beauty. They don't decide what makes you you. You decide what your own worth is. And Peyton, obviously, she's a little young to really understand that, but I'd like her to know that regardless of how cruel the world can be, she decides what she makes herself, and she decides her own self-truths. I've talked about self-truths before, about certain things are accepted knowledge about you. I have brown hair, I have brown eyes, but I am beautiful. I am worth something. I am generous. I am kind. Those are things that you define for you. And I guess that's what I hope for her future, is that she realizes that regardless of how negative the world can and most likely will be, she makes her worth. And I would agree with a lot of what other people throughout the week have said. Being honest with your children is important to me. Letting them know that they are beautiful, regardless of what they look like. Teaching them that beauty is not only physical appearance. Beauty can be open-mindedness. Beauty can be your awkwardness. Beauty can be your clumsiness. Beauty can be your ability to create things. Beauty can be anything to anyone. And I want her to know that she can define that, and she doesn't have to follow what society may or may not tell her. Alright, I guess that's it. I'll see y'all next week. Goodbye.